there. This is a quick reading for the collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I just have my phone like this so it doesn't get too shaky on you. So bear with me here. So I love the message behind this quick reading here. This just right away reminded me of Finding Nemo. With the surfer turtles, it says Cancer, the sign Cancer, I surrender to the flow. And that's what I've been really working on myself. And literally this last message, I find healing and letting go. Like, I feel that a lot of us get caught up in wanting to control or feeling out of control even, and having a hard time going with the flow because of that. Like, we think we know better than God, spirit, whoever you talk to. And that, sometimes our ego gets in the way, and that we just think we have the answer, but really sometimes we just need to let go and understand that, creating is what is important, and in living your life is what is important. The more that you try to seek for answers and figure things out, like, the less the answer is going to come to you for real. And I love this message. So Leo, which actually I didn't even realize this. So Cancer is right before Leo. So exactly what I'm saying here. I literally just said you're going to find the answer when you surrender to flow. You literally can't have the answer or the answers when you're looking for the answers until you surrender. But Leo, I find my creative spark in play. And this is giving like a quiet power. When I think of like the lion I usually see on cards for tarot with like Leo or for strength, I mean, like, it feels more like fierce and like strength. And I mean, this is strength, but it feels more like a calm, like regal, confident presence. This is where you're heading, or you are now. Like, you're finding that strength, you're finding that power, that quiet power, and that confidence. And it comes from creativity and fun and play. And I want to share this real quick. So yesterday, there's a moth. Yesterday I was in the kitchen doing some dishes, just a few of them. And all of a sudden, like, I'm like singing the music, and I look over and there's just this one bubble just flying around. And I giggled, and then I popped it, and I just like thought that was so fun for my inner child. So, it's like, when you think about, I don't know how to have fun, or like, because I've said that before, like, I'm like, I don't know, like, I know things I like to do, but I know it's like, I gotta simplify it, and usually never can. So, it can be something as silly as that, popping a bubble while you're doing dishes. Like, it doesn't mean you have to like dedicate all this time to fun. Just find ways to make things fun in your life is what God is saying. But creativity is really important, and I've been tapping more into my creativity, and I'm saying you should too. Waning gibbous, I find gratitude in the stillness. Yeah. See, it's like a balance of things. You're finding more balance in your life, and understanding that, this isn't a race, like, and that's part of the control thing. Like, you feel like you gotta reach a destination or, do a specific thing in order to get what you need or get what you want. And it's like, no, you don't. It's more important for you to be still, and gratitude is important. I've been doing that every day too. Obviously, gratitude is a way to invite more things in. But I feel like the stillness for you is not just feeling like you have to do things. Like, yes, we do have obligations, right? Yes, I need to do the dishes. Yes, I need to pay my bills. Yes, I need to work, right? But instead of always focusing on what you need to do, how about we find some fun in the middle, some balance, some flow, some relaxing, and maybe those chores, maybe the work and whatever your obligations are won't feel as heavy, anymore. I spent a lot of my life worrying about getting things done. And I hated checklists, and I still do. I'm just not a checklist person. But, I've found when I put a different energy into cleaning, before I go into cleaning, it doesn't feel as bad. Like, some people like cleaning, I don't. So, I just got to say, okay, I'm doing this because I'm doing this for me. It's going to feel better when I get it done. I need these dishes clean. I got to eat off these dishes, looking at it, having a different perspective. So, there's a lot of balance coming in, and your energy is feeling a lot different than it did. And that's a really good thing. And, it's like you're breaking free from the program, and I'm going to do a separate video about that in a minute. You're changing your mind on how you viewed life, and I've talked about that a lot in a lot of my readings. But the thing about this is it's so deeply ingrained that it's not something that you would just go, oh, I figured it out, and now I'm magically living my life the way I want it to. No, it takes time and energy and determination and power. It takes strength. And to me, it feels like you're more in this, because this, even though, you would think looking at this lion, like, oh gosh, they're go-getters, right? They hunt, they, go after the things they want. But look at how calm this lion is. It's like, nope, I'm chill. I know everything's going to work out for me, and I'll get the things that I need when I need them, and it's going to be great. So anyway, I'm really proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Keep changing your mind and what you value and how you view things, and learning your worth and being confident, and keep being great.